Well, this morning on Kohr Explores, the popular New Orleans-inspired bakery, NOLA Doughnuts, has opened its third location in Oregon, this time out in Beaverton. The new cafe will not only serve its signature sweets, but also breakfast, lunch, brunch, and a little bit of booze. Kohr Harlan joins us live at NOLA Doughnuts' newest location with a look at the delicious menu. Hey, Kohr.
It's quite a lineup that you just listed off there, Emily. Out here in the Beaverton Town Square at their new store. They just opened this for my birthday. They actually opened it on my birthday, May the 22nd. It's been open here, and this has been a really good performing store for NOLA Doughnuts. 3 Portland area locations. They make the Lassant style donuts, which is kind of a croissant that is made into a donut, and a more traditional New Orleans style donut here. They've got everything lined up here in the front counter, including these two right here, which are made on behalf of Pride Week here as a portion of sales of these 2 donuts here. This is the Lavender Menace right here, and this is the Filled with Pride donut here. A portion of those sales will go to the Q Center as part of Pride Week celebration. So the donuts are all out here. They are just delicious. As we mentioned, there's a lot of sweet things here. These are the beignets we're going to go back and make with Laura Mulligan in just a minute here, but check out some of the more savory things here. These breakfast hand pie over here to this side. You've got some mini frittatas in there, and that bacon, a side of bacon soaked in something. It's really Cajun bacon. Oh my gosh, it's delicious. Anyway, let's get back here into the kitchen now that we've been at the front counter. You all get back to work now, please. We're going to be making some beignets back here. This is Laura Mulligan, who's back here. Man, what a good-looking front counter that is.
Thank you.
Even after all the food I've eaten here this morning, it still makes you hungry.
Still looks good, huh?
Still makes you hungry.
Yeah.
Boy, you got a lot. First of all, just tell us what you're doing here. You're cutting up the stuff for the beignets,
yeah,
right?
so I'm making beignets. We roll it out to a certain thickness. And cold dough, we got to keep the dough cold. And then we're going to cut them into little 2-inch squares.
All right.
And then we'll deep fry these for about 2 minutes.
Pop them in there, because we're going to probably be a little bit, we probably won't quite have 2 minutes, but tell me a little bit, go ahead, and let's talk a little bit about this store, because this really sounds like a promising location, promising store just in terms of sales.
Absolutely.
And there's sweet things here. I mentioned some of the savory things we showed last hour.
Yeah.
Talk about those for just a second before we get to Pride Week.
So our savory items, we offer some breakfast items and some lunch and dinner items, and on the weekends we offer brunch. So we have hand pies for lunch and dinner. We have several different flavors, a Monte Cristo, a crawfish,
crawfish delicious.
Thank you. A barbecue chicken. We also offer some brioche pull-aparts, a cheesy pull-apart with marinara sauce. For breakfast, we have a breakfast hand pie, some mini frittatas, some Cajun maple bacon.
And there's alcohol to go with it.
There's alcohol. There's beer, wine, cider, and bubbles.
So if you want to bring your kids in here for a donut, adults can have some savory things.
And a mimosa.
And a mimosa.
Come on.
I'd like to be your neighbor. I've told you that twice already this morning, but I do mean that. A portion of the sales of T-shirts and donuts go to the Q Center.
Go to the Q Center, the LGBTQ Community Center. They offer services and place for events, and they offer some support.
Q Center, just mainly support mechanism for people who are kind of coming out and kind of coming to grips with something that's
absolutely, that's something so it's a safe place for them to go.
Right.
It's a safe place for them to talk about it. It's a safe place for them to find people like them as well. A lot of people who are coming into town go there first. People who live here, that's what they go there too, and it's
we're getting the wrap.
Yeah.
Thank you for having us out there this morning.
You're
you want to go
welcome.
flip those? I'll show you these here.
Those
are the finished product right there. That's what the beignets look like out there now. It's Lila Harlan's birthday this morning. So if you're watching, kid, my 13-year-old girl,
there you
go. And you know what she loves? She loves herself some beignets. So guess what Daddy's bringing home?
Fresh
it's a lot better than all the
Lila.
garbage you'll be getting later. Fresh beignets, right? She's gonna love
Teenager,
those.
She shares a birthday with our very own Emma Jerome, who is celebrating here in the studio with a little Lassant.
Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to eat about 20% of her birthday present.
Oh, there you go. That's the delivery.
That's a big dad move.
Little quality control there, Kohr. Oh, good stuff. Yeah, NOLA was so kind to send us over some of their donuts.
You gotta grab one.
You have their seasonal flavor. That's the Lavender Menace brioche donut.
Smells wonderful.
Smell the lavender glaze. Oh, yum, fantastic. And then the Pride Month donuts as well. They got the funfetti in there, little lemon curd, or these are the Lassant.
Lassant.
Yeah.
I've never had that style of donut.
Oh my gosh.
Amazing. I took a bite. The texture is incredible. I love it. So one of my new favorite donuts is that style, the
It's
lasagne
all the little, like,
from
flaky
NOLA. Oh
layers.
my goodness, yeah.
Yum.
Amazing. And you know, I still have to do the weather forecast, so I'll wait to eat this until after.
That
but
is
you
some
go right ahead.
that is some self-control
Yeah.
that I do not have. So if you're heading out to grab a donut or a cup of coffee this morning, maybe
Yeah.
grab the rain jacket out the door.